Like, I went all the way to the junkyard to get this freaking plug that's sitting right here. Mother. Well, we are in here for our PR4 game. We got him. And we also need our distributor, which I have no idea. Damn. So the Dizzy must be at the house already. Oh, wow. I still have this too? I mean, for shits and giggles, let's just go ahead and just put that there. So the last time we seen the car, baby, that's not lotion. It's not lotion. That's Vaseline, baby. Got a few rails in here, couple of piece rails, brake lines, got another down there. Throttle body, a set of pedals that has been welded and reinforced. Y'all know what it is. Oh, what's in here? Okay, all right. No exhaust system. We got a set of axles down here, axle nuts. Unfreaking believable. The joys of going to yards where not that many people know about. Where you can leave your freaking tools and come back and get them. We need time for our conversion. And there it is. Go ahead and get you sprayed up. You know, I just can't do the dirty shit, yo. Shit got to spray up on nice. Off the spray up on nice. You see? Yeah, the one-hand business ain't working, man. Now, time for part 2. A little light down here. Let me put it like this here. So there, see, right? Oh boy, this guy ain't never been out. Yikes. Let's get this thing removed. I'll be back. Look at this thing. Ain't never been out of here. The A, B, and C plug. Mpfi. And now, we are after these plugs here. And let's reach up in here and grab our other wires. I don't exactly know where these wires are coming in, so let me get them in here. I'll be back. And here we have our sub harness. It's routing that way, going into our main grommet, harness grommet or whatever. It's going in there. So what I gotta do now is I have to go in and label all of the wires. Like this one, this red wire, as you can see, is brown injector 4, which is the red wire on this side. We're just gonna do this one by one. We know that red is brown injector number 4. Brown 4. Blue number 2 is our white. White on this side, white on that side. So we come back in here, find our white wire, which is this guy. Blue injector 2. So we had a blue green and a blue yellow. We've seen in the previous clips that blue green went to this green one right here, which is the bottom one, which is also green. That's our blue green. And we're going to test these. We're just gonna test for continuity to make sure that we're right. Blue green, blue yellow. So now we have our 4 wires from our harness in here. Plug A, plug B, and plug C. So what we have to do now, we're going to be dealing with these 4 wires. Going to be dealing with these 4 wires right here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, right? So 1, 3, 5, and 7 are at the top. And what we're going to be dealing with is a 3 and 7, I believe. I'll have to fact check that. And then we got to take, which are both empty, okay. Then we have to take these 2 guys, B1 and B2. This is B1 and B2. Let me put it so y'all can see. B1 is the orange, B2 is the white. These two here at the end. So we have to take those out, take those 2 out, and put them in C10 and 12, which have empty slots. Let me get all that set up, and I'll be back. So we went to the junkyard and cut us a B plug. I was going to try to depin it. Y'all see I got my little clip right here, man. Depinning these suck. So I ended up just cutting out B1. You get the plug right here. They were here. So I ended up cutting out B1 and B2 to go into the C plug. And we're back inside. So now we have B1 and B2, the orange and white wire, right? B1 is going to go into slot C10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Next thing we want to do is wire our injectors into our A plug. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I don't think there's an 8, maybe an 8. What we're concerned with is A3, which is this one here. So we're gonna go ahead and snip him. A3. we go down here to our injectors, which is going to be our red and white wire. So injector number 2 is going to be our white wire. Sorry, camera died. So injector number 2, move my light here. Injector number 2 is going to A3. White wire, injector number 2 going to A3. And injector number 4 is going to A7. Moving on, B1 and 2 that we cut, or B1 and 2. B1 is the orange, B2 is the white. On the harness side, right? See, we have the orange. Let's see if I can get a little better picture. So a lot to look at down here. So the orange wire, which is B1, goes into slot C10. And then the white wire, which is B2, goes, which is right here, the white wire that I cut from there, goes into slot C12. So C10, C12, orange going to C10, white going to C12. And then these 2 wires are going to be hooked up to crank 1 and 2. So the blue-green wire coming from the distributor is going to be hooked up to B1. And the blue-yellow wire is going to the white B2 wire. So just to recap. We got our A plug with injector number 2 going to A3. We have our injector number 4 going to A7. We snipped our white and orange from our B plug, B1 and 2, and we wired the orange plug into C10, and we wired the white wire into C12. Then we have the blue-green going to the orange wire in the B plug, and the blue-yellow going to the white wire in the B plug. And supposedly, that is it for the multi-point conversion. So obviously, we got this going on. So we can't start the car yet. So I'm going to leave those like that until we put the car back together, pop the ECU in there. When it starts up, we'll come back in and solder all of those wires. Recapping, got our main harness hooked up here. We got our block off plate there. We got our injectors on. IAC is hooked up. Air temp is hooked up. Alternator is hooked up. Oil sending unit is hooked up. We got our fan switch. We have our ground. And the harness comes up here to our main harness. We got that guy screwed in there. We have our sub harness going inside that we just hooked up. Y'all all seen. We have our dizzy wires right here. We have our coolant temperature, I think goes here. Don't know what this guy is, but that goes there. We got our reverse lights hooked up. Our O2 sensor wire broke, so we have repaired it. So we're going back OBDO. We're going to need to install that back onto this wire here. Starter is hooked up. Got our signal wire hooked up right there. Starter's hooked up. We got our radiator in. We got our AC plugged up. We actually put in the line that we got from the junkyard. And we're just waiting for our head to get back so we can fire this boy up. So boom. Oh, I'm trying to hold the phone right. So boom. That was the second part of the multi-point conversion. Make sure, man, y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, turn one. That was a sorry ass exit. Sound dope. So boom, that was part 2 of the dual point to multi-point conversion. Obviously, our engine is not together, so we can't start the car right now. Damn it, got my hand over the shit. I'll do it like this. All right. So boom, that was part 2 of the dual point multi-point conversion. Obviously, the car's not back together, so we can't start it in this episode, but make sure y'all stay tuned to the next episode where we fire the car up, man. I hope y'all like what y'all seeing, man. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, turn one. Peace. Damn.